Hello everyone, my name is Nitro Zeus or Jesse, and today's video, or whatever, is I have a theory about the cube and how does the enforcer connect with the story, as that's what it says in the name of the video. Anyway, let's just start off with the cube. So the cube has started close to Paradise Bombs, then moved to near Fatal Fields, then near Greasy Grove, then made kind of like a triangle, and is now near, or well, the mark, as I'll call them, is one of the new marks, which now there's 4, is actually near Retail Row, and now the cube's actually starting to near Real Woods. I don't know if it'll activate the bunker or something. Some people have theories about that, but wait. I right now have gameplay in the background. Originally just tried voicing myself on there, but I screwed it up, so I had to redo this. So yeah. So anyway, the cube, as you can see right now, it started right there, then over near Fatal Fields, then near Greasy Grove, then made kind of like a triangle, like right there. Then it's now like right there. And now the cube's like right there. And it's probably gonna go that. Well, right now I'm gonna go to Retail. Okay, no, never mind, but it's probably gonna go like from Real Woods to like Lazy with Links, and I think that'd be 6, yeah. And then go to Loot Lake, and then maybe go to the middle or something, which is what I've been thinking actually, is that it may go to the middle and then explode, because there's some pictures of like tracks around, like an overall looking outbreak, whatever. And that's what I think, is that the cube's probably gonna go in the middle, blow up probably, or something like that. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk more about the enforcer actually, because well, the enforcer is possibly one of the most mysterious like things so far. Anyway, let's just talk about him now. Anyway, so the enforcer is kind of introduced in I think week 7, I think it is, and only got like only 1 appearance for some reason. I expect he should have like a bigger impact on the story. I mean, like the visitor, I'm pretty sure he appeared like in 2 or 3, or just like in the last pictures or loading screen, whatever you want to call them. And yeah, for some reason we only get to see him once. But there's 3 enforcers coming out of a rift on like a sign of that says Motel Volcano or something. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother to read it because I'm too lazy to do that. But it's kind of strange that he only appears once, and we already got now like week 9, 8, and 10 are out. Well, not week 10, but week 10 is gonna come out in a few days. Well, it could be like out now, like or whatever later on in the future or whatever for some people, or else or else season 5 is over now. But what I'm talking about is that we get a picture of Bright Bomber. Like okay, I'll just talk about actually a few seconds from now. So in week 8, we get to see him exploring Tomato Temple, and for some reason, the enforcers aren't there, and seem to be having a good time, even though last time they were like scared and running away. In week 9, they found the cube, and they're like investigating. Rex gets shocked, and okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. He gets shocked by like the lightning, as I call it, and Drift is like doing some weird square. The other team leaders, I think, just looking at Rex because the fact that he's got shocked right there. And then in the distance, you get to see Bright Bomber touching the cube. Unlike in the game, it doesn't actually make it go flying. Though for some reason, Rex kind of flying. But anyway, I'm at the point where I'm really talking about, because in week 10, you actually get that's the most interesting part so far actually in the story, is kind of about what just happened in week 10, is that we get to see Bright Bomber touching it, and then she looks freaked out by like what she sees. And if you don't know, like if you ever seen season 10's picture yet, I'll probably throw it up on the screen. But what's kind of creepy about this is that there's like an evil version of her exactly. And what I mean is that there's Bright Bomber looking freaked out, and then you get to see like an evil Bright Bomber, which I'll just call Dark Bomber from now on. And you get to see her just like with a creepy smile, creepy stare, and a dragon-looking shirt, or that's what some people say, so I'm going to say that too instead of a llama. and actually kind of looks kind of creepy. Now, what I think, and what I've been thinking now for a while, is the Enforcer could be from the same universe as the Cube. I'll call it the alternate Fortnite reality or something. And it looks more of like a dark type of thing. Next you know, Raven's actually just a light, like nice person looking thing, or skin or whatever. I'm just making a joke, but anyway. It's kind of strange exactly. Like that there's an evil version and we just now finally found out about this. It's actually kind of scary that we just get to see like an evil version of characters. But anyway, that's not really the point what I'm fully focusing on. I'm more just focused on that what if the Enforcer's from the same universe? Could like the reason he, I don't know, like I'll just say like time traveled or whatever, or just went to a like portal or something like that, a rift. Which rifts, now thinking about, could be actually kind of like a portal or something like that. Who knows? Maybe whenever we go into rift, we're actually kind of like going through time or just something like that. Though in like the video, we actually get to see like, kind of like stuff we're going from different realities, dimensions. So they couldn't even kind of like time travel things maybe, but now thinking about the fact that they can go from the real world to the video game world or whatever, or Fortnite world, means that maybe the rift could actually be Fortnite. Okay, I kind of forgot what it's. Okay, well, anyway, the Fortnite rift could have like maybe like teleported or something, or Enforcer, like say Enforcer's from the evil dimension, as I call it, dark dimension, and then he got into like a rift and got into the good or Fortnite reality, and then after that we get to see after that he goes right there and goes onto the motel with his 3 buddies. I was calling the first 1, 2, and 3. Anyway, right now I'm gonna be showing pictures and I'm gonna be reading them until like what I think it's Bright Bomber talking like exactly to the player or whatever. But let's just start off with I think week 7. I forget how this gameplay went, but yeah, I think it's Bright Bomber talking to us, and I don't know what she's gonna say in week 10. She'll probably be like, there's another evil version of me or something. What I mean is that that Enforcer may be from the same universe as where the Cube is from or whatever. But in Road Trip, there's Road Trip from like, I don't know. Okay, I kind of forget what I'm talking about. This video's starting to get kind of crappy, but in week 9 you can see that well, I'm probably gonna zoom in, but okay, so there's Enforcer right in the 3 Enforcers, and then right there we don't get to see Enforcer for some reason, and then we don't even get to see him still in week 9. In week 10, it could be fake, probably not, but he still hasn't appeared. And in the distance you can see Bright Bomber. And he appears to be touching the Cube, and that's the thing I'm talking about. But the Cube could be from the dark dimension and then got stuck there or something in the Fortnite reality, or just trying to destroy the map. And after that, Enforcer may be actually teleporting now. Now I'm just thinking about it. But what if the Enforcer's actually teleported into like the Fortnite reality, as I'll call it, or the good reality, I'll call it, or the original, and he's just trying to take back the Cube or something. But anyway, Road Trip says, what a better place to start than a giant hilltop burger. And I'm not gonna read it for you, but she says something about there being a new friend, and then they hit the links and invent new rules for golf, mostly involved driving around really fast. And after that, trick record, learn that you can go really fast if you boost out corners. You may lose a passenger or 2 though. And everything just seems normal. Poolside paradise, we found the pool party and we decided to jump in. Whether we were invited or not doesn't really seem important, but everything just goes calm until, well, week 7 comes out. But blast from the past, after stumbling across a long lost relative, we all became part of the family. Opening night, which is where that film was, but it's not gone. It's gone now. We were lured, whatever. Signing back in, the most staff promises a quiet stay, whatever. It doesn't really tell us much, but the Enforcers are there and they're all scared, running. Tomato Trek. Okay, great, my mic's shut up. But anyway, we never expected to like find whatever. Okay, 6-sided mystery, which they're creepy stuff and whatever. I screwed up because I might die apparently. Damn it. So anyway, so characters like seem to just like everything starts all normal. Then after that, you move all the way to week 7. Things start to get creepy. Then for some reason things go back to normal. And after that, week 9 comes out and everything's kind of starts getting weird. And then week 10 is probably the most horrifying so far. An alternate dimension with all these evil characters. And Enforcer, I'm gonna come up with another theory that maybe Enforcer could be a guy who's just trying to help him. Just like the 3 Enforcers are just trying to destroy the cube before it can destroy everything. Maybe they'll sacrifice themselves or something like that to destroy the cube, but like all the damage has already been done. But yeah, I'm still continuing the video even though there's like probably no like whatever on there, so I'm probably gonna replace it with a picture. But I'm probably gonna end the video maybe 1 minute now, or else the visitor could actually be maybe trying to destroy the cube or using the cube to destroy Tilted or something like that, because the rockets seem to be trying to destroy Tilted Towers. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video off here, so see you guys.